Okay, so the next step is that we are going to be recording the highlight, putting on the highlight reel. And this is what it's going to look like when it's done. I'll just press the space bar so you can see it in real time. Okay, so what you see that I've done there is I've taken a real-time clip and I took a portion of the clip and I slowed it down to 25%. And then I sped it back up to the end, and that's their highlight reel. Okay, obviously we're not going to be using the audio, we're going to be cutting that out, but this is how you do it. I'm going to go back to the beginning so that you can see what I did. Okay, so I am back at the beginning where I have just the regular clip. I'm going to mute that audio. This is the clip I'm using. Okay, this is not Caitlin, but you guys should be able to pull some highlight reels from the shared drive. And when you do, what you're going to do is isolate the area that you want um, to start recording or to start highlighting. So this is where she gets the ball here. Okay, so I'm going to start highlighting right here. So I'm going to take that clip, I'm going to clip it right there. I'm not going to use this first part here, so I'm going to get rid of that. Okay, so then I'm going to go in and right about here, I'm going to go ahead and slow it down. So I'm going to have like real time and then slow-mo and then real time again. Okay, so real time up to about here. I'm going to go when she's right center frame, I'm going to go slow-mo. So I'm actually going to cut this clip. I'm not going to delete it or move it. I'm just going to cut it. And I'm going to go to the end where my slow-mo is going to end, which is going to be right about there. I'm going to cut it again. Okay, so now I have a real-time clip, a slow-mo clip, and a real-time clip. I'm going to take that slow-mo clip right here, this middle one, I'm going to pull it up. And you'll notice I'm going to pull it up to video too. And you'll notice that I'm working on just an area of my track, area of my timeline that it's not being used. I'm just kind of creating this right now. And then I'll put it into where I want it to go later. But right now I'm just going to, in order to get this clip to be slow-mo, I am going to right click on it. I'm going to go to speed duration and I'm going to pull it down to like 25%. Now you'll notice when I do that, the 25% slow-mo clip is 4 times as long. Makes sense, right? Because you're slowing it down. Had I not pulled that out onto video too, it would have overridden this video, which I don't want to happen. Okay, but now here's my effect. If I press spacebar, it goes real time and then slow-mo and slow-mo, 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 slow-mo. And then it goes back to the real-time video again. Okay, so I want this to be contiguous, so I'm going to go ahead and actually take this last real-time video. I'm going to move it to the end. So now, when I do my slow-mo, it just keeps going. It just speeds up normal. Okay, so that's how we do it. And then after she passes the ball, we can get rid of the rest. So I'm going to cut the rest of it out because I don't want that clip for that particular student. And this is the highlight reel that I'm going to put in. So now that that's done, I can move that down. Okay, once again, I'm unlinking all of these videos and removing the sound completely. Gone. And now I'm going to go ahead and take this clip and I'm going to cut it and I'm going to put it back in the timeline where it belongs, which is right here. So I'm going to paste. Oh, okay. Well, that didn't work out. I'm going to go ahead and just move the whole thing this away, I guess. Didn't really like the way I pasted. And come on, baby. Almost there. Okay. So now I go from here to here. Now this obviously should be a clip of Caitlin Magruder, not a clip of Cassidy Roach or whoever that is. Okay, but I couldn't find one of Caitlin just now, so I just wanted to use one so you could see how it works. Okay, the only thing that we need is a little transition right here. And again, you're going to want to use the fading in or actually, let's change it up. Let's do a swipe. Um, Here, I think I'm going to do a cube spin on this one. Okay, so now I've got the highlight, slow-mo, and whatever I use here, I'm going to go ahead and use at the end to cube spin out. Okay, and then we're done. All right, so that's step 4, your highlight reel.